What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. I'm your host, T.
I'm Tasha.
And welcome to the adventures of TNT. Now, we are back doing some more comedy, in which today we're featuring some more Dave Chappelle, in which this is called Deep in the Heart of Texas. Get a dog. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
You guys lighten the fuck up. Of course I love my wife. She laughs at this shit. As a matter of fact, she eats and spends this shit. You know what I told him? I told him, I said, you know what you should do, man? First of all, you shouldn't do it.
Dave, yeah.
I'm talking about being legally married. It's not that you're gay as much as just legal marriage is a fucking diabolical leverage game in the United States. I'm just being honest. Devoid of religious significance or the idea of love, marriage is nothing but an awful contract that you shouldn't sign. I'm just being real.
The lady in the front row was like, nah.
Because you start out loving each other, and then like 2 years later, you're just building a case against one another. For a hypothetical court date that may or may not ever happen. You throw being gay on top of that, that shit is explosive. Like I said, Ray Rice shit. Okay, right after Ray Rice went through all that shit, I was at a party and I met this kid, Michael Samms. You know Michael Samms? Very nice guy. He's the first openly gay NFL player. And Mike's a very nice guy, a very brave guy. But when I met him, I couldn't help but thinking, now what's gonna happen when Michael Samms beats his wife up in the elevator? Is that domestic violence, or is that just two niggas working shit out in the elevator? You know what I mean? Anyway, I give all married men the same advice, gay or straight. Get a dog. This dog will love you all the time, but she's not going to. It's real talk. I didn't even know about dogs, and my kids got the dog. They brought him home from the shelter, and I didn't even want him. They're like, can we keep him? I said, nope. I said, where'd you even get this dog? They're like, we got him from the shelter. I was like, ugh. Probably something wrong with him. Can't keep him. And then my kids started crying and screaming like the dog had gambling debts. Please, Dad, if you don't let us keep him, they're gonna kill him. I was like, oh. All right, you can keep him. And this dog was a menace. I hated his guts. Then one night I'd smoked a bunch of weed, and I was eating a sandwich, and Baba came over. Baba's the dog. He came over and was staring at me. This will make you very uncomfortable if you're just looking at you. I had to give him a piece of my sandwich so he'd go away. And
Hey, that's exactly...
That's Marley.
Yeah, that's Marley. That's our dog. Exactly the same. Stare you down until you give him some human food.
Or like will hit the table
Yeah.
so he can like make you
Drop
knock the
food.
food.
Yeah, he's smart. Yeah.
that's how we became friends. Now, if you see me walking down the street with Baba, I ain't got no leash or nothing. He walks right next to me. If I stop, he'll stop. And if I go, he'll go. And all my friends are like, yo, Dave, that shit is dope. How you train Baba to do that shit? I've never trained Baba. Just a messy eater. If I drop food and Baba's not around, all I gotta do is call him. Baba! He's a black dude's dog, so he doesn't come right away. He peeks first to see what's going on. I gotta tap my foot so he can see the food. Over here, little buddy. And he's like, thanks, Dave. And he'll come get it and run off. But he knows all my habits. Like, if he smells weed in the house, he'll be like, nah, this motherfucker's about to eat. And he'll just come running. Baba got me through a very difficult time in my marriage. We spend the most time together. Like, it's not that me and my wife don't spend time together, but we've been married so long, it's like we don't talk. Like, I don't know if anyone's married here, but if after 10 years, all that chatty shit goes away. You've said it all. You know what I mean? It's just, yeah, we're just in the zone. She says the same shit to me every night before she goes.
Say it again?
Do you think that's gonna happen to us? Because I've known you for like 14 years.
Yeah.
And we always have something to talk about.
Right, yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Like, you even interrupt my show.
Right, yeah, because I got something to say.
You have something to say.
But also, you talk too much, so, yeah.
Well, there's that. There you have it. Never run out of things to say.
Exactly.
But it's not just talking to me talking.
I guess.
Oh, I guess so. Alrighty then.
You're watching a comedy, babe.
That's how you do when I'm watching my shows. channel. I'm reacting and I'm giving my thoughts and opinions. If you don't like it, then watch the original video.
Dave Chappelle. All right.
Continue.
All right, thank you.
You just came for me.
Bet. I'll be the last one up. She's like, I'm gonna get some sleep, Dave. Good night. All right, babe, let's stay up and watch television. Good night. And she'll walk halfway up the steps. David? Huh? Don't eat the kids' lunch. And then she walks away. Well, the crazy shit is I don't even eat their lunch anymore. Back in the day, I used to eat that shit. You know how that goes. I might smoke some weed in the middle of the night, and she'll leave neatly wrapped sandwiches all over the kitchen. I'm gonna eat it. What's the big deal? Like, why can't you just make another one in the morning? I mean, it's like, I got sons anyway. And sons love everything their dads do. My kids will be at school the next day, just look like, oh, Dad bit my sandwich. Oh, shit! Their dad is Dave Chappelle, man. You could trade that sandwich for something better. What I'm doing is adding value to their lunch. She doesn't understand these types of things. Anyway, she gets mad at me. Well, she's mad at me now because I got myself in trouble. I got myself extorted, which happens in this business. I come home from the road. There was a FedEx sitting on the kitchen table, and it was addressed to me, so I opened it. I don't know who delivered it. And there was a video cassette inside with a note written on it that said, gotcha. Oh, my God. Can you imagine? I freaked out. I tore the whole house apart trying to find the VCR. I hadn't seen a tape in like over a decade. And I watched the tape, and it was awful. They got me. It was a tape of me. I was fucking a girl, okay? But it was from before I was married. But it was not a good look. And I felt sick to my stomach, and I looked up at the clock, and then I saw my wife was coming home in 10 minutes, and I just panicked. I jerked off to the tape real fast, and then...
Oh, my God.
And then I called the FBI. Who, by the way, made me feel much better. I mean, they didn't say they were going to catch him for sure, but they had the demeanor of some competent people that would catch him. So I didn't worry about it too much. And then not even a week later, 5 days later, I come home, and there's another video cassette just sitting on my porch. As soon as I saw it, I just called the police like, they've done it again. You should probably look for a guy with bell-bottoms on because I don't know who the fuck is sending tapes!
Bell-bottoms.
Oh.
I want to hear the rest of the story.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to check that out. Dave Chappelle always delivers on his comedy. He's incredibly funny, and love to listen to more of his work. Guys, if you're familiar with where this particular skit came from, leave a suggestion or a comment down below so we can find it and we can finish doing this reaction because it was great.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Oh, okay. I see. You're not talking today. All right. Well, guys, as
what?
Oh God, here we go. Guys, as always, subscribe to the channel for more comedy. Check out the playlist, and we will see you in our next video. Peace.